Now to slay that ruffian, the fighter! He is no match for a holy man! Come fly with me, fly away. I was trying some custom Mario Kart Wii levels, and I've come to a simple conclusion. They can be crap. So, a compilation of Mario Kart Wii tracks, it can be pretty much on par with Doom shovelware discs. Oops. Whether that's a good or a bad thing, they're roughly equivalent. Simply because they're compilations as opposed to intended things. Or like if you have one of those Super Mario World competition compilations, it's kind of like that. You'll have your good and your bad parts, but it's not going to feel coherent. It'll just be like, oh. Yep. Sad times for all. The funny thing is that in the PS1 version of Doom, they kind of put the master levels of Doom 2 in Doom 2 for PS1. Actually, I think PlayStation Doom might be the best Doom that isn't Doom. Simply because it's pretty faithful and accounts for the controls of not using a mouse and keyboard. Which you would think you could, rectify that, because I know there's a PlayStation 1 mouse thing, much like the Super Nintendo mouse, and you could use it for Lemmings 3D. So I don't know why you couldn't have just put one in for Doom. If someone wants to mod that way, please do that. I mean, if I could play if I can use the mouse for random Super Nintendo games, I can't see why I can't do it for the PlayStation. Just make it happen already. Please, I'm begging you, it's very important. Also, while you're at it, do that for Duke Nukem 3D for the PlayStation, so I can play that weird exclusive episode. That sounds interesting. It could be good. You don't know. You don't know the half the shit I know. You can only hope to learn half the shit I know in 1,000 years of your life cycle. Yeah. The brains of this bunch of brain-anas. Well, now we know where all the length of the video went. These fuckers. Yep. I'm not gonna miss you guys. At all. It's not even if they're impossible. They're just, they just fuck with the pacing of the game so much. These other annoying guys, they just either, hit at me, like, suddenly and get over it. But these guys, whew, if you don't deal with them correctly, they will just fight for too long. I guess they believe in a war of attrition. How do you backstab a centaur exactly? It might kick you first. Wee-hoo! Mesh armor. Got my fishnet shoes on. I'm gonna barbecue these pans off. Put it on. Alright. I'm gonna smoke a fatty brisket. No. I put my gamer shoes on. What are gamer shoes? They just have a bunch of... They have rainbow LED lights. It's like, yeah, gamer time! And then, like... They, like... have, like, Hot Wheel sounds like... Pew, 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 pew! Gamer shoes activated! Pew, pew! Like... I don't see it. Maybe all I need is a keyboard that can stand me and a mouse that has enough buttons. Now, I really only need 5 mouse buttons, honestly. That's how I'm going to play the set, too. Those extra 2 mouse buttons are going to help me. And the mouse scroll, which is also a button. Not that I use the actual button part that much, but man, it's good to have. I never had to stray far from 5 mouse buttons. I only strayed from 3 mouse buttons when I realized the 2 extra buttons they had for mouse. Which is like having like 2 small buttons. It's like, okay, we have 5 mouse buttons now, and 2 are for my phone. So I have to associate with up and down or on something. Never as like single commands. Or you get one of those macro keyboard things with the mouse up. I think a keyboard with yeah, if I was to get another keyboard like a more serious one than what I have. If I, you know, it'd be extraneous, but it might be good in the long run. I get one with programmable macros. Like I don't need like the mechanical stuff. I don't think. Maybe I could, because that has more to do with programming a lot more than I do right now. Which is not to say very little, but apparently I just don't do that if I don't feel the need to, even though I know how to do it. It's more like it's something I know about, but it's not my, like... I'm starting to think maybe it's not my career choice, despite my knowledge of it. It's like coding is a necessary skill every there always has, or should have, and I'm one of those people. But that doesn't mean programming. And people have the skill to drive, but that doesn't mean they're going to have a career in, like, being a race car driver or something, or a mechanic. And if you know how to use a computer, that doesn't also mean, I mean, yeah, that's kind of a super example. So you have this gamer keyboard to just be like customizable keys. I think that's all I'd want. And macro keys. That seems like a good idea. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Whatever you do, though, never get a keyboard that doesn't have a numpad. You don't understand how useful the numpad is. You don't. Especially if you're an accountant, then you definitely know. Because for a while I was like, oh, let me just use the top row to do mathematics, and then I use the right side. I was like, oh, wait a minute, this is better. What am I doing? Also, you can use the separate keys for games, so... Remember those weird games in which it was like, alright, I'm going to use all 9 numpad keys to move my dude. Yeah, that sounds fun. This is before using the mouse for games anyway, so... Yeah, it's like, 8 directional movement, and a wait button. Yeah! Mm-hmm. That's what I was saying. You may die at your earliest convenience. Thank you. It's like, I don't want to die today. Could you maybe schedule me in for a death next Tuesday at 3 p.m.? That'd be great. Yeah, could you get these, could you give me a shit ton more Doom mods? That'd be great. Yeah. I think the weirdest thing is, I'm starting to like Doom more than Mario. Mods, I mean. And that's only because of my saving prowess. That's really the only reason. I think without that, like, we just lose power over it. It's weird, though, because it's not like there isn't saving in a Mario game, but it's like, again, in between regular practices of saving and just, well, just having parts where you save. So, when a Mario game is hard, you get at it until it works. When a Doom game is hard, you make a strategy and then make a few save spots and more if you have to. So, yeah. Alright, Mr. Fighter. My favorite time of day is the one in which I'm awake. That's right. I don't necessarily like to sleep, but I understand how important it is. Yay, Glaive Seal! Woo! You know, those lava walls make me think Quake. Like the Nightmare Portal. They look just like it, only they're more circular. But that looks... Yeah, that fight arena looks like something that could easily be put in a Quake, and you would be like, yes, this looks Quake-like. Put it in... I still don't grasp the idea of someone doing a multiplayer Hexen deathmatch with how this hub system works. It seems quite strange. Very strange indeed. I guess I'm looking out for, like, more flechettes. I'm not gonna need them. You can just kind of... Well, no, that's right. There's that army of centaurs the dude has. Maybe I'll wheel seek out some flechettes before this is over. Well, you winning? Yes, I'm winning. Here's some. Okay, I think there's another group of flechettes somewhere. And I think there's also some on the... Hey! Get out of here. You get out now! Before I call the cops. No! Okay. Relax now. This guy with double heads. That's what he wants to say. Da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Da-da-da-da. We must go and put our 3 relics inside. A 1. A 2. A 3. A 3. That's how many relics it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll. Thanks, Mr. Owl, but I don't see how that's relevant to this discussion. You'll see. If you could see the things I've seen. I've seen everything, little boy. I've seen everything, little boy. Yes. You can't handle my potions. My potions are too powerful for you. Next time, Cleric versus Corex. Cleric's probably going to win. But you can bet on Corex if you want. That's on you.